I'm here with a very special guest, but my sis.
Hey, you already know it's IKD in the place to be. You already know what it is.
Yeah, and I got my mama in the building today.
Yes,
Mama
yes,
Bird, Mama
yes.
Bird, it is her 70th
Yes.
birthday
Yes,
Yes.
today.
Looking
Okay.
radiant as ever.
Yes,
That's
so
a blessing.
I want to celebrate my queen. There would be no me if it wasn't for
Hey,
her.
hey, hey, hey.
Absolutely.
So thank her, okay?
Thank her for Nelly.
You're welcome.
For blessing the world with someone like myself.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, we have to start our show the way we start our show every Wednesday with a clear mind and a sound heart. Soften your gaze, allow your eyes to come to a gentle close. Take a nice, deep, cleansing, healing breath in through your nose. Exhale, cleanse, detox, and release anything from the mind, body, and spirit that is taking up space and serves no purpose here. Take another deep breath in and slowly release any heavy weight. Slowly come back into awareness. Lay, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I just want to start first. Katie, I am sending you love and light today. I know yesterday was a rough day for you. Those of you that follow Katie on social media, I don't know if you want to go too much into it or if you want to talk about it at all. But I'm definitely sending you love and light today. And I'm proud of you for getting up today, even though you
Yes.
probably didn't
Yeah.
feel like it.
I had a rough day. Yesterday was the 32nd year of me losing my daughter. She was murdered when she was 10 months old. And she will actually be turning 33 this year. So it's been a little rough for me. Yesterday was not a good day, but I did not want to miss the show. And that doesn't help just laying in bed. I feel better. So I got up today, but yeah, sometimes people think, oh, the longer it gets, you
Better.
feel better. But
Right.
I feel like because she was so small and we didn't get a chance to get that bond and grow,
Yeah.
I often wonder like what she would be like now.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially with so much going on with my other daughter. Sometimes just kind of feel like both of my daughters are gone.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a little rough, but we do what we gotta do.
You got an angel on your shoulder, baby.
Yeah.
She is definitely looking out for you because you have been through so much. And regardless of what you have been through, you are still here, radiant as ever, amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm glad to have. I do have a biological big sister, but we are not that close. But I'm glad that I have a big sister.
Absolutely. I'm glad that I have.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of
Like I
sisters,
feel
but
like
you
I've
have
known Katie
another sister
forever.
from another mother.
Right. And her and my mom are like best friends.
My
It's
best
hilarious. My mom stole my friend.
We
okay?
earth signs. You know
She's
how
a
us
friend
earth
still.
signs get down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We be on relating. You know what I mean?
She is definitely a friend still. So I'm just so proud of my mom. She is 70 today. She also has been through her own trials and tribulations and has come out on the other side of things,
Oh, other side.
all shiny and new. They say that's what makes diamonds is pressure.
Hey.
So we are all diamonds up here sitting up here today.
Absolutely.
Our word of the day is not really a word, but it's a word that we say. It's called yon. It's yon.
Yo.
You don't even
It's a
know.
combination of you and don't together.
Right.
And it goes for a lot of things. It works for a lot of things. We all say it.
Right.
A lot of people say it. Y'all don't realize
We
that
don't
you
even
say
know
it,
you
but
say
you
it.
say it.
But if you like, you don't get out my face.
Yon. If you don't,
If you
If
don't,
you
You
don't-
don't get out my face.
you don't pick that shit up off the floor.
you don't.
You don't leave me alone.
So yon is a word.
If you don't know.
If you ain't,
If
you ain't know, you know now.
You better ask somebody if you don't
So
know.
yes, we also have another special guest that is going to be coming up here in a minute. I'm going to step down and let my mom's twin sister, Aunt Kathleen, get up here
Cat.
and cut up with my mama. If y'all don't know Aunt Kathleen, y'all gonna meet her today. She is the total opposite of my mom. Aunt Kathleen smokes weed, drinks liquor. She likes young men, So Aunt Kathleen is the total
But they look
polar
alike.
opposite. She's light skinned, my mom's dark skinned. Like they are just total polar opposites. So our Kathleen will be here in a little bit. I want to touch on a couple things. This first and foremost, so proud, so proud, so proud, so proud
Yes.
of myself. So grateful to DJ Active, grateful to iRise. A girl is going on tour, y'all. So the Chill Vibes tour starts Friday in DC. I will be in DC at Decades on Friday. The second leg of the tour is back in Philly on August 31st. And I'm proud to say that it is sold out, y'all.
Sold out.
It is sold out. So I can't wait to see who, I invited, who got their tickets, what family members and friends and people are going to be in the room. It is definitely a vibe. So if you didn't get your tickets for this one, the next Chill Vibes, make sure you're there because I promise you a time is going to be had. The other cities are Atlanta and Charlotte, and some other cities to be announced. So I'm very excited about this. I'm also nervous. I've been like all in my head about this, even though I know once I get on that stage, I'm going to just do what I naturally do, right? But I'm nervous because it's a tour, even though, and I'm not even going to say it's a small tour because Active is a big deal.
Oh, no, that's right.
So for those of y'all who don't know, he is Janet Jackson's DJ, and he also cordially invited me to fly to Vegas during her residency in September. So
Nice.
I'm just so excited to have this opportunity to be a part of the Chill Vibes family. That he saw something in me, and I'm literally just like I've been telling people because every time I tell people I'm on tour, they're like, "What you do? You sing? What you do?" Do me. I'm literally getting compensated to be myself, clack my fan, blow my whistle, and get the crowd engaged. Maybe eventually some singing may come out of it because a girl can hold a note or two.
Come
I
on
haven't done it in a minute,
now. Come
but
on now.
you
Don't
know,
go away.
when I was younger, I was pursuing a singing career and acting and all that stuff. But then I had kids and got married, and life got in the way. So it's funny how things can come back around full circle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm now living out my dreams, and I just thank my whole village. That hold me down because I'm never home. Like my daughters be like, "Mom, you just pay the rent and you're never here." But, well, you're welcome. At least I'm doing what I gotta do to try to, keep us
that's right.
afloat. But my mom holds the household down. My three daughters now, because I have an honorary daughter at my house. Shout out to Naye, Najla, and Gina, and then shout out to my little honorary grandbaby, my little Peanut. She's such a joy to have running around the house. I love my little Peanut.
And shout out to Delilah.
Thank you. And shout out to my fur baby, Delilah. She's such a sweetie pie. She really identifies as a human being. She does not think
She
she's
is
a
something
dog
else, okay?
at all. Also, what else do I want to get into? My mom's party. So anybody you want to come and celebrate my mama, come to my house on Saturday. I can send you the invitation. If I haven't sent it to you already, please don't charge it to my heart. As I said, I have a lot going on. I'm kind of just scattered and all over the place. I'll be in DC on Friday, hurrying up and coming back Saturday morning so I can celebrate my mom, and then getting ready for City Winery on that Sunday. So it's a very busy week for me. Very busy couple months, I guess I want to say.
Moving, like you've been on the move.
Yeah, man. So I'll be outside for the tailgate September 4th.
That's next Thursday.
First home game. We will be honoring David Thomas. Rest in
Yes.
peace, cousin.
Yeah.
We lost you way too soon. That is my first cousin's husband, and he was a huge, huge, huge Eagles fan.
Man, for real.
So we are going to make sure that his legacy lives on, and we are going to celebrate and honor him on that day. So I'll be down at the stadium at the Wells Fargo parking lot D, y'all. Pull up on us.
Pull up on me.
Pull up on me. Yeah. So I'm really excited about that. Also, I am a part of the Philly Got Bars anti-violence rap battle competition that is September 6th. So I'm just gonna be like everywhere. Like I swear, I think I'm not gonna catch a break. but it's okay. That's what I asked for. So sometimes they say you gotta be careful what you wish for, and I wished for all of this, and now it's all happening. So
Ready.
shout out to Lawanda, Real Mission Inc. Philly Got Bars is definitely going down September 6th. There is a $4,000 cash prize to the winner of that rap battle. It is not a scam. It is a legit competition that is funded by the city of Philadelphia. Shout out to Lawanda, who continues to get grants from the city and continues to do right by that money and right by her team as we help her pull this thing together. So, with that being said, let's get into some of your hot topics. What we're going to talk about? We got to talk about this SEPTA
Yes.
mess.
We gotta talk about.
While you get into that, I'm gonna go and get Aunt Kathleen because I think she's at the door.
Okay.
So you can go ahead. You and Mama can hold it down for me while I go get Aunt Kathleen. I'll be right back, y'all.
All right. Can you hit that switch for me? Yes. So if you're in this city, I'm sure that you know. Yes. Cool. If you're in the city, I'm sure you're aware that SEPTA has made a lot of cuts. They cut services on lots of lines. And I was surprised to see that they cut services on a lot of lines that are busy. You know what I'm saying? I could see maybe some lines being cut if they don't get a lot of traffic in those areas. But they cut lines like the 13 trolley, the 11 trolley. And those things are usually pretty busy most of the day. And then on top of that, today they're actually having a virtual hiring fair. So I'm a little confused by SEPTA at this point because you don't have any money, you're cutting services, you're hiring. I do have a business, but I don't have no big corporation. So is that like a normal thing that you do when you're cutting everything? You hire people when you cutting stuff? No? Okay, because I was just trying to see if that was how it go. Because that's some BS. And SEPTA's full of it. And SEPTA, what are you doing with the money? Like, what are you? Because see, I'm going to say what I see. Y'all know I always say what I see. I don't got no problem with it. I see that in gentrified areas where the trains and things are being ridden, that you guys are making those stations fancy. And I see that in gentrified areas of the city is spending a lot, not just SEPTA, the city themselves is spending a lot of money turning two-way streets into one-way, which is going to make the traffic even more congested. So thank you very much, but no thank you. Making sure there's bike lanes. And on the street parking now. And the fact that they just do these things blatantly in our face is that bothers me so much, Miss Renee. It really bothers me because they blatantly just do stuff in our face, and then they act like they don't know what's going on, why they don't have the money, why our city is is going through what it's going through with shortages everywhere. And I have said this so many times, and I'm going to continue to say it. If people want to move into this city, buy up all the abandoned properties that many of us were trying to get for years, and they want to pretend that we weren't. And you want to give them to these investors for astronomical prices. And then once you give them to them, they do not have to pay real estate taxes because they get abatements 10, 15 years. And now we have no money. And so I was looking into where the real estate taxes in our city go to. It goes to transportation and education.
Wow.
49% of real estate taxes go to transportation and education. Now, the discrepancy starts when we as a community, many of us, and not all of us, so before you guys are like, oh, I own my house, not you. Okay? Not you. If you're a homeowner in this city, okay, as a minority, as a Black American, Native, Indian, African, whatever you want to call yourself, because we don't know who the fuck you is. But anywho, if you own a home here, I'm not talking to you. But majority of us in this city, we are renters. We do not own homes here. Okay? And so the people that are coming in and moving into the city and buying these homes, and I also want to let you know that a lot of times when kids are going to college and their parents have money, they will buy a home in that city so that their children won't have to pay rent. They're growing their credit as well as having a home. And they possibly can rent those rooms out to other college students while they're here. So know these things. And they don't pay taxes either. So they're not paying taxes. They're possibly building income. And now the cities, our schools in almost all of our areas are deficient if they're open, because majority of the schools in the inner city are now charter schools, which means if your children are not in a catchment area, and that means, say your school was a public school and the school district sold your school and it became a charter school. The children in your area the children who are the neighborhood children that went to their school, they automatically get into that school because it's called catchment. We have to pull you in because we took your school away. So we got to catch you and make sure you still get the proper education. Right? But the school district doesn't own that school anymore. That's a charter school name. So where are the school district schools? We only got, I know I'm from South Philly, and I know for a fact that majority of the schools that I went to are gone. Rare just went this year, and that was my junior high. It was middle school when my sister and I went, but it was junior high. I went to Rare, I went to Bach, and I went to Smith School. Smith, Bach, and Rare are no longer educating children in South Philadelphia. So, so you know what I'm saying? So this is what we're facing in our city. Our politicians don't say, oh, you know, because our gentrifiers are here, or because we let new people in the city and they're not paying taxes, we're going into default, which we already were before that started. So that doesn't help. But Aunt Kathleen's here.
Hey there, y'all.
Hey, Aunt Kathleen.
Hey, sister.
What's going on, baby
Happy birthday
girl?
to us.
Yes.
70 out here in these streets, still looking good
y'all
like
looking
we
good.
looking.
Y'all looking like
I
snacks,
was
huh?
listening to you out there, niece, with this SEPTA mess. It's a mess. It's a disgrace.
Disgrace.
Because then you got senior citizens like me and my sister here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to stand outside all long waiting on these buses, nowhere to sit. These young kids don't offer you a seat. I'm standing there with my cane on things. It's just ridiculous, city. Come on. You got to do better. And then you're going to, well, see, we don't pay. We senior citizens.
they
So
just get 'em.
I don't care what you raise the fares to. It don't make us no never mind. But I still feel bad for, you know, the children.
Yes.
Like my grand niece, my great niece, little Gina, she's all going to school, and you know, people like that are affected.
Absolutely.
How these kids gonna get to school? These streets ain't safe. The kids gotta walk
Yeah.
to other bus stops and other means, and Uber didn't went up.
It's
I
ridiculous.
tried to get me an Uber this morning.
Probably want
Lord have
$50.
mercy. I just said, go ahead and let me call CCT because this is ridiculous. Uber wanted like $50-something to bring
Yeah.
me on up
And
here
we've never
to the
paid.
Glockaware.
We've never paid that much to come here. The most I paid to come here
Insane.
is $29.
They
Absolutely
riding on the
ridiculous.
SEPTA mess.
So what we gonna do for our birthday, sister?
Celebrate all day long.
Celebrate.
That's
Well,
right.
you know,
All
my
day
means of
long.
celebrating is different from hers.
Yeah,
Okay.
a bit.
Okay, because
Most definitely, 'cause she
y'all
don't know
can
how to act.
definitely buy me some bottles of tequila. You can definitely roll me up a fat joint or 2 or 3. See, that's why I said
I got you, Kathleen. I can't leave. You come around my house.
My
and get a
niece
shot.
always
Yeah,
look
yeah.
out. Give me 5, niece. She always look out for her aunt over here. I ain't
I got you.
never got to worry about not being able to have me some joint and some. It might be Crown Apple. I'm not particularly fond of it, but I'm a little bit of an alcoholic. an alcoholic.
And I don't hardly drink it, so you know.
So I go over there and drink it for her, because otherwise it just be sitting there. So I go and help
I buy the stuff.
No.
Cause sometimes I want to take a nightcap if the grands get on my nerves too much.
They always get.
I'm-
When
I'm-
you
it's-
gonna
it's
let me
luckily
whoop them?
It's
She keeps sparing their
I
life,
whoop-
and she
I
won't
no,
let me
I gave
put
somebody
the
an
paws
ass
on
whipping
them.
this weekend. Somebody
What's
got
wrong
their
with
ass
these
whipped this
children?
week.
They don't get their ass whooped.
No, I whipped
enough.
one. I whipped one. I had
But I wanna
had
do it
break
for
it
you.
down.
I want to do
Yeah,
an
I
old
was hot.
school extension cord.
Oh no.
Get that
No,
extension
I don't
cord.
wanna get
Don't
no
whoop 'em with the
extensions.
cord.
Extension.
Cause I don't feel like being upstate road. I heard that place ain't particularly nice up there.
not.
Well, it ain't.
And I ain't
I
really
can tell
no
you from
jail, no
experience.
fun.
I ain't
Out
really
there.
no jail type of.
I done been in
individual.
jail a few times.
Yeah, I don't. I
I'm
didn't.
not
I was-
proud
I,
of it.
I did one little, couple. Was enough until I got bailed out, and that was it.
And that's
That
enough.
was that. They said, "Hey," I said, "The toilet right here."
Yeah.
I said, "I gotta go to the bathroom, right?" And it's open. Ain't no curtain. I'm
Mm.
good.
No
Mhm.
privacy at all.
It's
I
very
did.
degrading. But
Nasty.
you know
Very.
me,
I'm good.
I goes to jail and
I'm
I
too
run
cute for that.
things. I get creative. I
in
make me a
prison.
little curtain to get me some
Ah.
privacy.
Well, I just
You
got there.
know.
I ain't had no commissary.
Oh my God.
Look, I ain't had nothing to get nothing yet. They just said, "Come
Okay.
here," and then
Your
put me in
auntie
there.
ain't teach you. Now, see, that's your problem because you want to be selling bits.
I wasn't.
She
selling
don't
this. I
know
was-
how to go ahead and get your flirt on with the guards. When you get the guards in your back pocket,
I
you
can't lean.
ain't
I got a
nothing
secret.
to worry
I got a
about.
secret for you. I can't lean.
What's the secret?
I was in Lycoming County.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you not. I don't think you want to flirt.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll do whatever I got.
Well, I'm not.
To do.
Well, I'm not. I mean, that probably would have got me about a year.
I'm down with the swirl now.
No. See, they probably were like, sexual
Jungle.
harassment.
So I listen here.
I don't trust
I gotta
them.
make
No,
things
thank you.
work
Just
for
let me.
me.
Up. Just get. Here, I got the money. Let me call somebody. Let me get the hell up out of here. And that's how
I
that
got to
went.
make things
Look,
work
that's how that went.
for me, baby. That's it. That's it, and that is all.
I've been to places and done some things, but jail ain't.
I know that's right. Mom. Because I
Give
ain't
me
got
a
no time.
story.
You know what?
Cause she's
Go
like
ahead, 'cause it's
she the
something-
innocent one out of the two
she
of
ain't
us.
went
But
there.
she wasn't always.
Because don't
innocent.
nobody feel
Innocent,
like
but
pop
not,
locking and dropping it.
But not so much. Back in the day, it was, it was crazy. I did some crazy things in my life, and but jail, I didn't play jail, and I wasn't getting you out on bail.
Nah.
So you better figure
Better
out
get it. Better
How
get
Yeah,
you
I
it.
was
what
the
you
one
gonna
that took the
do
charge.
without.
Cause I knew she couldn't
Huh.
fight.
Listen,
So I took the charge. I went to
Wait.
jail because she can't fight. She
Thank
got the
God.
mouth.
thank God this one could roll. Yeah, what?
Yeah,
She
I
coming
did,
for you because I seen what she did to somebody. I ain't even gonna say
Listen,
that.
I did
listen,
all the
I,
fighting.
I see. I can't lean that.
I-
Bro.
And then
yes,
they
I
be
do.
shocked
You best
'cause when
leave
she
my
come
can't
out
lean
there with her
alone.
Leave
little
me be.
self, they be like, "What's she gonna do? She'll show you."
leave
get up
me
off the
be
ground,
You
now.
gonna
got
have
a
a
whole
couple of
map
hit-
on your
you gonna
forehead.
have some hickeys.
Listen, we got canes with weapons inside our
Hey,
game.
hey.
mess with
We
it 'cause-
don't play no games around here. Because we will cut you long, short, deep, and wide, sucker. I don't play when it come to my sister.
Okay.
People used to try to pick on us
Oh,
because we was pretty.
oh,
Then they used to try to tease her because she was dark-skinned and I was light-skinned.
okay.
But I promise you,
The
is a
whole
many of
gamut.
people out here I done had to whoop their ass for messing with my sister.
I
I
bet.
don't
Right.
play about my sister
Yes,
at
right.
all.
So I can't lean.
Yes,
Guess what,
niece.
I can't lean. You know.
What?
You coming tailgating with us?
You think I'm not? I'm a big Eagles fan.
Because I know you best. I know you gonna.
And
be
I
there.
miss me some David. I
I-
love my
yes.
nephew, baby.
Rest in
I
peace,
miss
Dave.
me
We
We
some
gonna do
David.
it up for Dave though.
Yes, we are.
We miss
Cause I got my
David.
outfit.
What you didn't get me nothing. I keep telling
You know
her.
I can't leave. No, I got a
Just
closet full of Eagle stuff. You just
Just
come on over. I got about
I want
5.
my own stuff.
Oh, come on.
Cause then you
I
you're
can't
gonna
leave
need
this.
that stuff all season.
That's all right. I
long.
got you. I got you.
Oh,
I get you something.
she just be all the time selfish. I tell her all the time. you get one, you get
Well,
two.
you know me, I can't lean don't necessarily shop in the same clothes section in the store.
What?
So sometimes I don't be thinking small. because I be too busy searching for something big. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't treat us right.
Well, baby, I will wear it as a nightgown. It don't matter. Don't matter to me. Just
I don't know whether to take
out.
that as an insult or.
I don't know, but
oh no, we gotta be cute on the bed now.
Now I got Eagle stuff for everything.
But I'm just saying.
What you want? I
Don't
got
take
some
it as no
red, and
insult,
I ain't got to wear for nobody.
this child, she got everything, Eagles, everything. I wish I was going to the game because I just love looking at them men's and them tight pants. Lord Jesus,
I can't leave.
Especially that Jalen.
I can't leave. I know that we like to watch football, but sometimes I be looking, but then I be like, God damn, that boy on it. Because when I be looking at Jalen, and they be like, he's 26, I be like, God damn.
That Jalen is something special.
Better go ahead and raise him up.
He is a special
26.
Raise him up.
My son be
he gives
35.
40
I can't be looking at Jalen
right.
like that. That's my nephew.
You
so
can
I got
look.
to say everybody is my nephew.
Ain't nothing wrong with looking.
They is big, and they so mature.
So
mature.
mature.
Now, and I don't mean talking about their body. I'm talking about their mom. Like they don't think like that. Like I know 26-year-olds in the street. They ain't no damn Jalen.
Not at all.
They don't be like the main thing. They don't say nothing.
I love our boys. Our Eagles, our boys. I don't like to say things prematurely, but my niece here is a little bit of a witch, and she has clairvoyant gifts. And I'm gonna wait for her to say
I don't
what
know
she
if it's a gift
predicted.
or a curse.
No, it's a gift because when she said it, y'all saw the season last year. She said it first thing. We going to the Super Bowl. She said she had a vision. And then she said that in that vision, there was a flag or something or other, and it was green. And what she said. And I personally would say, niece, don't you do that. You're going to jinx us. We're not going to, don't do that. And baby, she pulled it off. So anytime she say something finna happen, I got to bet my money on it.
And one day I'm gonna get some lottery numbers because for some reason they don't. Well, I guess like 2 or 3.
Well, go on and play them, and when you do, tell me.
I don't get all. I guess like 2 or 3 because I won like $6 sometime. I think I got like $25 one time. One day I'm gonna get them all.
And she gonna.
I'm gonna get them.
I promise
they
you,
gonna
y'all.
come.
My
One of
niece
these days.
is an oracle. And I love it because she close to my heart. So that means she ain't got nothing but good things. And she gonna put that energy all up on me. That's why right. I still.
And no, I do not read
health.
no cards and all that. So don't be in my inbox. It's just God just be like, oh, this gonna happen, and then
it happens.
And then hey, it's a gift that some of us are
it's definitely a gift. At first, I thought when she was little, y'all, when she was a child, I used to be scared of her because I said this little baby is. I don't know if it's God or the devil. I don't know. Because what children know how to predict things? Just wake up the next day talking about, Aunt Kathleen, I had a dream that you was going to marry this man. And damn it if I didn't marry that man. But what she didn't tell me that was the man wasn't shit, and then the marriage wasn't going to last a year.
Well, they didn't show me that, mind. I be trying to, you can't pick, what you're going to see. That's the problem. Because if I
damn it to hell.
we would be living, if I could pick what we going to see, none of this would be going on.
Damn it to hell.
Because PPA count your days. I'm telling you, PPA count your days. They lucky. I can't see, get what I want.
Now that's
only
the
get
stuff
what
I
God
want you
gives me.
Prophesize on.
Right.
Like give somebody just.
When is EPA gonna be destroyed? Tell me.
Yeah.
When is over?
I promise you now. So if you want it, she done predicted. My nephew EA home had a whole dream about my nephew's house. And damn it, if the man didn't move into the same exact house, backyard, everything looked the same as it did in her dream. I just wish she would just dream bigger for me.
I'm gonna work on that.
Because I'm getting up there.
So the thing about dreams is like you never can tell when they're gonna come. And what's so funny about that dream with EA house? Literally, his backyard literally looks just like that.
Crazy.
I had a dream, and EA was having a big cookout, and it was in his house. It had a big backyard, had these white little brick things around this tree. And me and EA was sitting here at I don't know what we was doing. I don't know if we was working on a movie or something. And he was sitting right here, and the realtor called him.
See there?
And he got the house while we was sitting
The
there.
exact house
And when
she
he
dreamt about.
And when he went, well, I didn't know at the time yet.
Right,
But when
right.
because I told him, I was like, yeah, I had a dream. I said, you about to get a house, because I had a dream you about to get a house. And I seen the yard, the siding on the house, and everything.
Shut
And he was
up.
like, oh, I know D just coming, it's coming. And I think it probably was like 2 or 3 weeks later that he got the house. And when
That's
he
crazy.
took a picture of the backyard and I saw the tree, sometimes it freaks me out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sure.
It used to
Sometimes,
freak me out.
especially when it's
I just
exact.
wanted to work in
'Cause
my
I
favor.
have dreams sometimes that don't be exact. It don't be like, it
Right,
be like
right,
close
right,
to.
right.
But this literally like the Super Bowl dreams, like the football game dreams, those were exact.
Wow.
Down to one of the dreams when they was playing the Rams, I saw the other team uniforms and everything.
What?
Some of
crazy.
them, and I feel like the older I get, the more exact they are. When I was young, they weren't exact. Like I would know.
Yeah,
stuff,
because
but
had it
it'd
been
be
more
like,
exact, I wouldn't have married that damn man.
I wouldn't have got married.
Just giving me bits and
At all.
pieces of stuff.
I mean,
Had it
wasn't
been
that
exact,
bad,
I'd have been like, oh, okay. Thank you for helping me avoid that.
I
trap.
think
I
that
know
is-
that's right.
See, God puts us through stuff because if we don't go through things, we don't learn, we don't know how to deal
Well,
with certain stuff.
yeah.
So I think now that I'm older, more in tune with myself,
Mhm.
Yeah.
more stuff comes. I feel like because I'm more in tune with myself, and
Yeah.
things will just pop in my head. That's
Well,
I
hey,
mean
life
it's
is
actually
just-
God's gift that I'm a writer, because I don't know. Sometimes when I write stuff and I'm finished, I live like, where the hell did that come from? You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? It's really, really, really weird.
Life is a
Weird.
giant
It's weird.
education.
Absolutely.
You get educated. You
Yeah.
live this life, spend some time on this earth. It's all nothing but an education.
Yes,
Mhm.
Lord.
For
I'm
sure.
trying to tell you.
Yes,
What you make is
Lord.
what you take out of it.
That's
I
right.
feel like a lot of times we get a lot of lessons, and I know me, I'm a Taurus and I'm stubborn.
Ooh, ooh,
And
no,
now
you not.
I remember
No,
this
you
lady. She
not.
was one of
We
my
click.
teachers.
I'm a Virgo.
She,
She's
yeah, you
Taurus.
stop, and I be stubborn because I remember I had a teacher when I was in school for medical assistant,
Yeah.
and I walked in the classroom one day. She was like, "God said you stubborn." I said, "What?" Like, cause lady, stop, don't do that. Like, I don't like when people do that to me. Like,
Okay.
Right.
And he was like, "You don't listen, this thing." And this lady didn't know nothing that was going on in my life. She didn't know nothing about my daughter or nothing. And she said, "Sat there and read with me." Guess what I did? Turned around and walked out.
Yeah, because
Cause I didn't want to hear that at that time.
I want to hear your
At that
witchcraft
moment, like,
story.
lady,
Not right now.
job. But like she was right though, because we don't learn our lessons sometimes. That if we keep going through stuff, like,
Hey.
because we not taking up what's being
Not paying
put out
attention.
there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when a stranger walk up to you and say something to you, and that person doesn't know you personally, don't know the
Ooh.
things that you've been in your life, and they say, "God
Yeah.
said," you know.
I believe those are angels, especially if you
Absolutely.
spot on. You know, I
Mhm.
believe that
I-
those are angels.
But I feel like a message from a stranger is a wake up call.
Mhm.
Because a message, I feel like a message from a stranger is really God telling you to get it together.
Mhm.
Because this person don't know you.
Yeah.
Right,
And if you
yeah,
listen
right.
to your family and they talking to you, you don't always want to
Oh,
hear what they
yeah.
got.
Right, right,
But if a
right.
total stranger says, you know what? Because if you would have did this, then you looking at this person like, lady.
Like, get the hell on.
Okay.
Who told
Stop
you
that.
to
You know-
Mind your damn business.
Yeah. So I for real, it wasn't even her business. It was like, what the fuck? Like,
Right? How she know?
exactly.
How she know that?
Exactly.
That's one of the reasons why I stopped going to church.
And then I was
Preacher
real-
gonna be up there preaching and telling all my business to the congregation. Nigga don't know me. That's why I stopped.
And that's how it
going.
be.
They know
At,
you
you know
now.
what? And you know what? Why is it whenever you go to church, it always be, or you go to the masjid, the imam or the pastor always talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking
Don't
to
know
you
me.
today. Like, that message, for some reason,
Mm.
that message be for you. Especially if you don't go all the time.
Absolutely.
And you just pop up in there. Because one day, because I know people like, Khadija, you must know. One day I wanted to go to church and I went. I just had this thing to go to church. And I went to church because my girlfriend's husband is a pastor. And I like that church. It's a little fun little
Yeah.
environment. And honey, when I went in that church and that pastor got talking, I was like, I ain't coming back up here next
Yeah,
year.
yeah, no.
No. I ain't coming back up here.
Telling
I
everybody
ain't
my
gonna sit and
business.
let him read me like that. I know
Damn
that's
it.
right.
I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm backsliding. And I'm doing it on purpose. And now these churches done changed up things. They tell you come as you is. Then you try to do that, and then they want to turn their nose up. It's a fashion show. I don't got time. I don't got time.
No, you gotta go to one of these newer age shows because with the younger pastors, because they be having on jeans and t-shirts. The pastors do. They be, you know what I'm saying? They're more like the younger. I feel like the younger churches are less denominational.
Mhm.
So when I say that,
Yeah.
that means they kind of accept
Everybody.
anybody. Just come on in. We got a message for you. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So they don't really watch. They're not like when we went to church.
Right.
You ain't got no slip on.
Right.
You better go on
You
back
better
home.
get in there if you ain't got no. And where's
Go
your
back there and get your slip. It's
And I just got a
room
gripe.
in the
White
back of the church
gloves.
with all slips.
And grandma, why
Black,
you make
white,
me wear
beige.
coffee
You weren't allowed to
stockings?
chew gum in church. But I
That
really
wasn't
think
my color.
they need to get back to some of that. Because the structure
Not the
of
coffee
it,
stockings.
the structure of things,
Yeah.
little girls were taught to be ladies.
Well, they don't.
Little boys were taught to be gentlemen.
Well, for the most part, them little girls probably ain't at church no way. Cause they probably like get his auntie, get his auntie.
Well,
They
now,
ain't at
yeah.
church.
That's the problem. It needs to get
Man.
back to the way things were. Easter ain't what it used to be no more. Kids
Nope.
don't get
Okay.
dressed up like they used to. Kids don't even know what a hard
don't
bottom
even-
shoe
They
is.
don't even
They
get
just
Easter
wear
baskets
sneakers.
no
Well,
more.
see, you know what I
No.
think that the problem is. See, this is the problem. We have social media now.
Mhm.
Things are not like they were when we were young, where things were hidden.
Yeah,
Right.
People understand what the actual meaning of Easter is, and now they're like, well, that's not what Easter was all about. Well,
Right.
it's not like when we were young.
right.
You know, it was like tradition
Yeah.
that we got.
Yes, it
And,
was.
and it wasn't all bad because those were the times where you get together with your family.
Right.
Yes,
I just
indeed.
feel like we as a community, we need these holidays, not those holidays
Right.
particular, but those times that we should
The
have
gathering.
together
Right.
with our family. Because
Yeah.
I know for my family, most of my family is Muslim,
Mhm.
so they don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
They don't really like celebrating Thanksgiving, but the week before we'll do something and get together.
Mhm.
Right.
Now some of them still don't like to come, some of them do. You know,
Listen.
I'm not that far in where I feel like I don't have all of those same thoughts as I had when I was younger as a Muslim, because I'm just like studied
Yeah.
and I just some stuff I'm believing, some stuff
Yeah.
I beg to differ.
Because when you know better, you do better.
So
Mhm.
so I don't get so deep. Like when I was young, I used to get deep about everything. Oh my God, you're gonna burn in hell. Wow. Yeah, but now that I'm older and more studied, I don't, actually go with that narrative. Although I do believe you got to be a good person, because if not, you will pay. But
That's
maybe
right.
not the way they say you're gonna pay, but in
Yeah.
some way you will. Either it's karma on this earth, or
Yes, indeed.
whatever, what have you.
Absolutely.
So always just be mindful of your attitude and who you are, regardless
Yes,
of
indeed.
religion or whatever, because
Right.
we all know religion don't make people good.
That's right.
Following certain stuff don't make you good.
Girl, I done been to all of them.
So, listen,
All
that's
of 'em.
why we so close.
What?
Cause I done been a Hebrew
This one,
Israelite.
yes.
I
I was
done,
Israelite.
I was a Hebrew.
Muslim.
I was a
Oh,
Muslim.
my
My sister
everything.
changed her religion like
I
she
got
changed her
baptized.
draw.
Listen, I told
What?
somebody I got baptized 3 times.
Child.
So I got baptized 3 times. I've been a Muslim and a Hebrew Israelite.
Right,
So
right.
when I go, I didn't. I think I covered all my bases.
I know that's right.
I
God,
knew
come
I
on.
wasn't never changing my religion. First of all, when my sister converted and did all them things,
Well, I changed all
I'm
my.
not gonna stop
covered all
eating
my
pork
bases.
for nobody. I like ham and
And I still
bacon
don't
and the
eat
pork chop.
I might sneak in the bathroom, get me just a little piece of
Give me
ham.
She
bubble
eat
gut.
chitlins. How the
Oh,
hell
God.
you like chitlins and you
Chitlins-
been Muslim
Listen,
before?
chitlins is not
Hebrew
ham.
and everything.
Chitlins ain't ham. Chitlins.
It's pork.
Chitlin
Chitlins.
is
guts.
worse. Oh,
Chitlins.
It's pork guts.
Chitlins.
When I
chitlins
ate
all
pork,
by
I
It's
couldn't
a
itself.
shit sack.
when I
is what it
ate
is.
pork, I couldn't eat that. I got a thing about eating stuff that stink. Like I
That's
didn't
'cause
eat
people
cabbage
didn't
and
know.
greens until I was
the
an
wrong
adult.
folk was cooking them for you.
Mm.
Cause no,
She was so
Yeah.
picky. I wanted to beat her when she was a child.
everybody
Couldn't
did.
never give her no food. She just couldn't eat nothing. Allergic to everything.
I couldn't eat nothing, and
I
what I
would-
could eat, I didn't want.
Listen,
know
I would
that's
tell
right.
my sister, don't send that child over here without a lunchbox. You make sure you pack her food up for her because I'm not doing that.
That's like a gift and a curse because I'm good to be picky with stuff, but some stuff I'm really allergic to a lot of things. Like my aunt turned 65 this weekend. Happy birthday, Aunt Kelly. They had a big cookout for her. Now, mind you, I was late as freaking usual.
I think that's a tourist treat. Every tourist I know is never on
late
time.
for
Then
everything.
when I get there, finally, because I had to cook food and do all this stuff. So then when I finally get there, walk up, the first thing I smell as soon as I got to my aunt's, the crabs everywhere.
Crabs. Oh, yeah.
I end up turning around and going back home.
No, you should have got me some crabs.
I can't
even
touch
touch
them.
'em.
I can't even be around here. Ask my ass to leave before I would have been here looking like Willie Lump Lump.
Oh, man.
And I would have been looking like Will Smith on Hitch.
Busting out in there.
And then my aunt going to tell me something. You ain't got no you ain't got no EpiPen. I don't give a damn if I had an EpiPen. Who said I wanted to stab myself in the leg and be at the hospital?
I'll never forget the first time I had to get his child an EpiPen. I didn't know what to do, Lord.
Well,
She almost died in my care, and and it was limited times after that she came and stayed at my house because I didn't want that pressure on me.
I know that's right.
Get this little bubble baby out of my house. Put her in the bubble, Lord. Because I can't, my heart can't take it. It's a bubble baby.
I wanted to eat everything. I still can't eat a lot of stuff. And now, like, the fruit is fake. And, like, I literally cannot tolerate any of the fruit.
That's true.
It makes my throat itch.
Ooh.
All of it.
I believe it's the
And then when I was down
pesticides
south and ate the fruit.
It wasn't like that.
because it's fresh. It's no pesticides
That's
and
why I
none of
want a
them
farm.
things on it. Food
Yeah.
it really is terrible.
It is.
What we have to deal with in terms of food,
Medicine.
especially us being of a certain age, we know
Yes.
what food used to be like,
Right,
you know,
right.
and now everything is processed.
Mhm.
You got what's the thing they put on stuff to preserve things?
Preservatives.
Yeah, like just give me regular homegrown food.
Mhm.
Give me one of them cantaloupes that we used to eat when we was a kid.
Oh.
I don't know what they call that stuff at this fruit stands, but that ain't no cantaloupe, honey.
Watermelon don't taste the same.
The cantaloupes from when we was kids, they was
Wow.
orange and fleshy in the middle. They almost looked just like a mango in the middle.
Juicy.
And when
Ooh.
you cut it, the juice would run.
Mm.
A friend of mine said she went to Virginia last week and she went to a farmer's market and she said she came home and she bought her mangoes, her cantaloupes and was cutting them. Somebody came in the house and was like, "What are you eating?" She was like, "Cantaloupe." And they was like, "That don't smell like no cantaloupe." She said, "No, that's what cantaloupes are
That's
supposed to
cantaloupe.
smell like."
Right.
And I said, I got to get down on the road in Virginia because, see, this is what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Every time I
Because
go down
the
south,
cantaloupe down here, it be all hard. It don't even look right. It looks
No.
like rind.
That's crazy.
That the cantaloupe at these stands look like cantaloupe rind. It does not look like,
yeah, it's not
Right,
soft,
like cantaloupe.
not
so
juicy.
cantaloupe. The longer the cantaloupe set, the softer the cantaloupe got.
Yes,
Okay.
The
indeed.
orange,
Juicier.
it look like a pumpkin or something
Yes,
in the middle.
yes.
Now this
Mess.
honeydew,
It's just a
this
mess.
shit is ass.
Man,
It really
Excuse
is.
me.
It's terrible.
they trying to kill us.
Yeah.
They doing it.
They not trying.
They
They're
really
doing it.
doing
And then we don't. And then we just be eating it instead of throwing it. Shit. Why we don't never protest like all these other countries?
Because they
No,
gonna
we
shoot
don't.
us down.
Let somebody
They don't
got to
allow
die.
us to protest
No,
peacefully.
let me tell you something. That's
Without-
because we not gonna do it because they not gonna shoot everybody. We don't do it. We don't do it. They know we not gonna do it. That's why they know we not. That's why they get away with
Well,
it. Somebody
people
gonna
are
have to do
scared.
something. And then if I do it and I be going, ain't nobody gonna do it the next day. They gonna be like, oh, cause these died.
Okay.
Back to eating nasty cantaloupe. Like somebody gotta keep up the fight. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
getting
you
a
know,
farm though. Like I'm getting me a farm.
I'm gonna get
grow
my stuff
own.
from your farm.
Yeah, I'm gonna grow my own.
I'm gonna
food.
support your farm and get all my fresh produce and things.
Yeah.
Well, what you gonna have on your farm?
I'm gonna have strawberries, cantaloupes. I'm gonna have watermelons, sweet potatoes, collard
right now.
greens, kale,
stay with
mustard
your house.
greens,
And it's
cabbage.
livestock.
I don't know if I want no animals, but I'm gonna get a couple goats because
Okay.
the goats keep the grass and stuff down
That's an
on the
animal.
farms.
Sure know.
Oh,
So I might get
no.
a couple goats.
no chicken.
Oh yeah, I'll probably get some chickens too for eggs.
Yeah.
Definitely. So goats and chickens is really like the only two animals I was thinking about.
Mm.
I don't really want no dairy farm. That's like a big old thing to deal with. But like having a few goats and chickens.
Yeah.
The goats really to control the grass because they'll eat and keep a lot of that.
Keep your lawn well.
Yeah.
And she gonna really do it,
No,
y'all.
yeah,
Trust
right.
and believe that.
Mhm.
Anything my niece say she finna do, she finna
I've
do
been looking
it.
for farmland actually, and it would be better to go in as a conglomerate, but people just don't know how to do things together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I have like your dad's family, Nelly, in North
Uh-huh.
Carolina. Like that's like what I really want to do is to buy 10 or more, because in order to have a farm you have to have 10 or more acres, and that's like really crazy the way they tax it. Like they tax you a lot of money if you don't have a farm.
Wow.
But if you have a farm, you don't get taxed a lot of money.
Wow.
So if you buy less than 10 acres of land, you might get taxed $10,000 an acre per acre for taxes. But if you get over 10 acres, you may only pay $1,000 a year, $1,000.
What?
It's really like
A lot.
a big difference.
You can tell.
And because I watched this guy, he's from North Carolina, and he teaches how to buy farmland and all the different ways that you can get money from the Department of Agriculture and things like that. And he teaches you about the tax laws in the farm, and that's how I know that you have to have over 10 acres in order for it to be considered a farm.
Right.
And you also have to make your yearly amount of tax, you have to make that revenue in a year. So whatever your taxes for your farm is, say your taxes for your farm is $20,000. That's just hypothetical. Then your farm needs to make $20,000 worth of revenue that year.
Yeah.
And you can use it for anything. So farming actually isn't just all about growing and it's just using that land for activities outside and not building on it. You can have like double wides and like trailers and maybe one farmhouse, but you can't have like use that farmland to build like a bunch of houses. It's, the idea of it being farming is for you to be outside and for it to be used.
Right. Now, would you want that farm to be here, or do you want to take it south?
I actually don't have I don't know where I want to be. That's the problem. I don't know where I want to go just based on climate. Cause see, I'm gonna go somewhere where I know I'm gonna be good. Cause I don't want to have to shoot nobody. Okay. Like seriously. Yeah. Like that's a big thing for me. Just knowing where it's safe to buy. Knowing to have. Cause I'm really gonna. So where I'm really looking where it's a lot of black farmers.
It will no longer be your choice.
Not because I don't. It's just cause it's just safer to be around my own people.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Cause I'm gonna shoot somebody. Like. It's not gonna.
She been saying that for a long time, and I taught her how to shoot since a young age.
Because if you come on my land,
she don't know how to pull that trigger.
You know, I'm shell shocked from the ancestors. My ancestors got chased off of their land in Virginia.
Okay, that's terrible.
So I'm not like, and they never went back.
I know that's right.
So I'm not. So if you come over on here, boom. So, and I don't want to have to do that. Yep. So that's why.
Oh, hey there, niece. My
So,
sweet niece. I talked about her earlier with the Philly got bars. Lawanda is in the building, you know, and I'm gonna be spending some time with her later. I gotta do some things for Philly got bars with her. September 6th, y'all make sure y'all come on out and support my niece. This her 4th year.
What?
Okay, and I don't want to have to cut nobody, so don't be talking bad about my niece. Don't be spreading lies and rumors about this here competition. Because like I said before, I have weapons inside my cane. I will cut you. And I don't want to have to do so.
Hey,
good morning.
Good morning. Chef is in the building.
Good morning.
Listen here, I'm out of character real quick, but thank y'all to everybody that has ever been a part of this show. This is our 3-year anniversary. Shout out to Chef. He was one of my co-hosts on the show.
Yeah.
Shout out to Katie. Shout out to everybody that has ever been a guest on Think Outside the Box. This is the 3rd year for this podcast. So I am so grateful and so excited to be 3 years in with this show. We have big things coming up. We have a lot of ideas. Hopefully we are going to be going back to at least an hour and a half to a 2-hour show. So make sure y'all stay tuned. That is our time. Mom, say bye to the people.
Hey people, I'll holler at you in a minute.
We'll see you guys next week. We're going to party next week. Next Thursday is the season opener.
Bye.
support my niece
And see-
here. She's on tour.
And see Nelly on Sunday at the Chill Vibe.
Yes, indeed. So the light in me honors and respects the light in each and every one of y'all. Namaste.
Namaste.